learn all about Murgasan. It was a request from one of our subscriber to explain the benefits and how to do Murgasan. So we are covering everything about Murgasan in this video. So you must be well aware of Murgasan if you are an Indian. You see, when we Indians were kids, we used to do some things that are not appropriate in school, and we were given a punishment in which we have to do Murgasan. So basically, Murgasan was a punishment for Indian students. So it was like we Indian people feel shame. Say, Murga bana dega. Hindi mein we say Murga bana dega. And the name of the asan is Murgasan. Okay, so first I will demonstrate you how to do Murgasan. In Murgasan, what you will do? Simply you will stand straight. You will bend forward. Okay, you will take your hands from here, bring your neck closer, and simply like this or like this. Okay, now this is Murgasan. Okay, so as I was saying, it was like a shame for Indian students to do Murgasan because it was a punishment for us. But the benefits, when you will listen to the benefits of Murgasan, you will realize what this exactly do. Okay, so talking about the benefits of Murgasan, the first benefit is your brain. You see, let us decode it step by step. It was given as a punishment to students. So the rishis of India knows that a punishment should be given should also benefit the students. So that is the reason the Murgasan, specifically Murgasan. There are many other asans that can be given, but why specifically Murgasan is given? So in this, understand when you are going, your head is going downwards. You see, your head is below your heart. So your body is forced to send the blood to your head. So basically, what is the work of a student is to have a sharp memory, to attain what a guru or what a teacher is saying, and to convert it into a form. So you see, of Murugasan was to enhance the brain power or the memory, or to increase mental capacity of a student so that he can perform better, he can analyze things better. Okay, let's say I explain a thing to you. You will understand it at a level of your perception, not say another student will understand it at the level of his perception. Okay, so why one thing? You see, one thing I think the question I ask in Murgasan is why you see when you there are many asanas where your head goes down. So why only Murgasan? You see, in Surya Namaskar we do like this, and the second pose we do like this, and in third pose we do like this. There's Padma Hastasana, and we do like this. So you do like this. So why not this asana and why Murgasan? You see, I had a question that why not Padma Hastasana and why only Murgasan? So you see, now differentiate between both these two asanas. You see, in this asana, what we are doing, the first thing you are doing is you are involving your shoulders. You see, your shoulders and arms are fully involved in this asana, which were less involved in Padma Hastasana. The next thing you see, your ears. There was something in the ears that rishis know that is missing in the Padma Hastasana. Okay, there are a lot of inversion asanas that can send blood to your brain, that can send blood to your face, but why only Murgasan? That is the thing to be kept in mind. Okay, so I'll tell you about the ears and this and everything else in this video only. So first, let us talk about you understand the asana, how long you should do it. I suggest you will do, let's say you are in very starting phase. I do not suggest to do Murgasan. Okay, if you want to do a Murgasan, it's not for beginners. It's an intermediate course. Okay, and it is very good for your kids. Let's say your kids do something wrong. Okay, and you want to punish him, make him do Murgasan. It will benefit him. I will explain more benefits further. But you see, the problems it fixes is, let us talk about the problem. It solves the problem of your brain. I told you It stimulates the left hemisphere of the brain and the right hemisphere of the brain. It creates a stability in the brain. You see, a circuit is being created. You see, your hands energy is getting dissipated from your hands. So when you touch the hands from here, you are basically completing a circuit here. Okay, in Padmasana, you also touch your Padma with your hast. That's also a circuit is being created. So basically a circuit is created and energy is getting circulated. So your left hemisphere of the brain and your right hemisphere of the brain is getting a sync here. Okay. Okay. Now the further benefits you see when you do this asana, let's say you do it for 10 seconds, you do it for 1 minute. When your face is down your heart, down to your heart, your blood flow will be there. So it is a good for your face. Your face will glow. Your eyes will get better. And again, your memory will get better. Okay. Few things I have written. I'll explain to you. You see, few things I explained to you. The let's say you want to know more about this asana. Okay, you search a term. I have written this term: super brain yoga. You go to Google and search super brain yoga. When you search super brain yoga, the asanas will come, and the one of the major asana is Murgasan. You see, super brain yoga is basically a yoga for the kids that has been researched and backed up by science, and it is demonstrated there that the Murgasan, specifically when you are holding your ears, it benefits kids a lot. You see, let us take more punishments. The more punishment was there. One is Murgasan. The next punishment is we do Uttak Batak in punishment. All things involve ear. There is something super special in your ear to specifically for your related to students. What are the things related to the student is, again I am repeating, is memory and things that's improve their perception and memory. Okay. Another term I am giving you is ear reflexology. If you want to know what exactly is into our ear, another term, you go and Google and type ear reflexology. Okay, it is your homework. Go search these two terms and write in comments what you learned from these two terms. If you want to dive deep into what exactly is ear reflexology, see, there are different things. When you pull ear from this side, there is a different reaction into your body. When you pull ear from this side, there is different reaction into your body, and when you pull ear from this side, there is different reaction into your body. See, whenever we Indians, as a kids, we do not do a homework, or the teacher used to pull our ear like this. Why you didn't do your homework, or why you did this thing? This was wrong. So see, that is something super special about the ear, which is there. And I have given you two terms: ear reflexology and super brain yoga, which you have to search and tell in comments what exactly you learned from there. Okay, I told you this, and I told you it is very good for your kids. Benefits I am explaining. Next, you see the things it is hitting your stomach. You see, your stomach is getting your internal organs are getting a pressing. When you are holding it like this, let's say you have a tummy, so it will get pressed. So your internal organs get massaged. Okay. And another thing, you see, people are having gastric problems. So when your stomach get compressed from here, of course, there you will find a relief in, you see, you are having gastric problems. You will find relief in your gastric problems as well. So, okay. Another thing you bifurcate here is you get a stretch in your hamstrings. From your calves to your hamstrings, you are getting a stretch from here. And again, you are getting a stretch onto your lower back as well. And to be further, you are getting more stretch into your neck, because when you put your arms, you have to pull the ears, and you have to bring your head forward towards here like this. Okay, so bifurcating these things, you can well understand the things this asana is targeting. Okay, so the things I have written so that I do not forget. I told you about the gas problems, muscles and lower back and your legs get a workout here. And another thing is your heart health. You see, whenever you sit straight, your heart is here and your heart is flowing blood everywhere. But whenever you do any type of inversion pose, your heart is forced to, you see, it is against gravity. You are changing the gravity here. The gravity of heart is here. When you go inward, your gravity of your heart goes inwards. So the heart is forced to send blood here. So it is good for heart health as well. Okay, it is pure common sense. You can understand with that. Okay. Now coming further, we are there. We are completed heart health, face glow. It is very good for your eyes. You see, in earlier used to times, Indian students do not have to use any type of spectacles. See, now every student is having a problem with gastric problems, with stomach problems. They are using uh, spectacles here. You see, all these problems can be solved when you do Murgasan or when you made your kids do Murgasan. Of course, you can also do it, but kids are flexible. They can easily do it. And if you are an adult, you will take time. I'll come back to that as well. Okay, good for eyes. I told you about the brain. It is good for your brain cells, left and right brain hemisphere. Okay. Another thing, of course, head there are more things in your head. It is hair. You see, there are many problems of hair in today's generation. Okay. Earlier, kids used to, in Indian kids specifically, do not used to have hair problem as well. Another reason for the same is they were given a punishment here of Murgasan or pulling their ears or this type of asanas. It's like they used to have that energy that do not affect it. Specifically, Murgasan, when you are downwards, it sends so much blood to your head that your hair follicles and these all things are getting a blood flow here. Okay. Next is hair flow. Blood flow, I told you, when your heart is inward, your heart is forced to pump more blood and circulate it to all over your body in a different position. Okay, this is done. We are done with hair growth, blood flow, digestion, I told you, memory. Okay, another problem I wrote here is, you see, what the major part of the student is, they have to sit for long hours. You see, as a student, I have to sit, let's say I'm a student, I have to sit for long hours. What teacher is explaining, I have to understand that. Okay, so the problem generating from sitting from long hours, Murgasan help in that as well. You see, as a kids, it helped them. And okay, this problem convert this problem to today's generation. Today's generation, all work is sedentary. So it is a very good asan for sedentary people as well, because that's the problem this asan was targeting there, and it will target to sedentary people as well. Talking about the next problem is, okay, we are done with the benefits. Now, okay, one thing more is Murgasan is an asan where you will do and hold this. There is something also called as Murgachalan asan. It's when you hold this asan and you will walk for few steps. Okay, it is more beneficial than the Murgasan itself. The Murgachalan asan, it's you are holding it and you will say walk 10 steps or 20 steps, walk forward, walk backward. I'll show you how to do it. Walk forward and walk backward. It is more beneficial than Murgasan. But what I'll suggest to you is start very small. Okay, before demonstrating it, let me tell you who should not do Murgasan. This is important. Okay, so you see, it creates a lot of heat in your head. You try this asan for 10 seconds and you see your face will become red, cause from the blood flow. So people who are having BP problems will not do Murgasan. Okay, people having lower back problems will not do Murgasan. As I say, it's not a beginner's pose, it's an intermediate pose. Build yourself towards this, then do Murgasan. Okay, people having any type of lower leg problem, you see, you are having a nerve problem here and you will pull some nerve doing this asan, do not do Murgasan. Okay, build yourself towards this, make your body strong, then do Murgasan. Okay, and say you have a problem of getting dizziness. In India, we say chakkar aate hain. So in dizziness, you will not do Murgasan because there is a lot of blood flow into your head, and you may get a dizziness and you may fall down on the floor. So first, like I'm again saying, build up to this asan. It's not for beginners; it's for intermediate. Now I'll demonstrate to you the Murgachalan asan. You see, you do it like this, and you will walk. Okay, that's how you do Murgachalan asan. I'll suggest first you do Murgasan. Hold it for, let's say you are very beginner, you cannot do it, and still you want to do it. First, hold it for 10 seconds. do 3 sets of 10 seconds. You see, you do it for 10 seconds. Take a break of 20 seconds to 30 seconds or 1 minute. If you are a more beginner, you cannot do it anything at all about it. Do 10 seconds. Take 20 seconds to 1 minute break. Again, do for 10 seconds. Take a 20-second to 1 minute break. Again, do it for 10 seconds. Take a 20-second to 1 minute break. Okay. Now you are done. Now slowly build up to let's say 10 to 15 to 20 to 1 minute. You can hold this asana for 5 minutes. You can do hold this asana for 5 minutes, and even you can do it for 15 minutes. You see, as a student in India, we were made to hold this asana for say 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. Okay, so you can hold this asana for long periods of time. It's okay, but I will not suggest to do one asana only. Okay, take benefits from this asana, and I suggest add more asanas as well. Do not stick with one asana only. Start learning more and add more asanas to your yoga practices. I guess that's it. I have completed almost anything and everything which I thought I've completed. If anything is left, you can comment. You can give a comment, and if we'll find, we'll make another video on this. I guess we are done. Okay. Jai